Okay, welcome. So, what's this podcast about? This is, I'm not getting a light in your face. Right, it's about a day trip from Athens. And why do I do it? Because I see so many people doing some really stupid day trips from Athens, like Meteora. Yeah, cool, but if you want to spend all day in the car. So here's one idea, I'll give you some more, and the way I intended doing it is by using Google Maps and photos to show you. So my idea is, as soon as you land, rent a car, unless you're exhausted. It's a beautiful motorway, and here it is. Here's the pictures. So it's a modern 3-lane. Don't be afraid of driving in Athens. And it's not not driving in Athens. It's just straight down the motorway. It's all the way to here. It's what is it? 100 kilometers. Nothing. 1 hour. If you're doing 100 kilometers an hour, speed limit's usually 120. Easy going. What I did want to say though is, here's the spoiler. There is the train, which also leaves at the airport, and you could go by train. It's a little bit more complicated the rest of the trip, but you can also do a trip where you cycle on these train tracks, which is very cool. That's another day out you might want to consider. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It's a very modern motorway, and yeah, there's tolls. It's best if you've got the little widget to sail through, but unless it's a weekend, not a big problem. And you get to the famous Corinth Canal. So this is pretty famous and very cool. You can bungee jump off this too, off this bridge. You do have to book that ahead though. They're not there all the time. We're not that touristy. So just again, show you what we've done. We've just like driven straight down this one road at the Archaeogical it's called. You just follow this road all the way. And just before Corinth, you get off the new motorway. It's just like, and you go and see this very impressive canal, which the French built for us. Thank you very much. To save a lot of route. The ancient Greeks used to go over it. There's a little museum about that too. I don't know if it's worth doing, but if you want to learn more. And then you get here. This is where the real stuff is, because you're probably hungry, you know, tell you where you came from on the plane. If you're out daytime, whatever, you're hungry. Somebody's hungry in the car. And you just go to this guy and, oh, that's an old picture. It's not €1 anymore. And this is what it's all about. We used to make fun of this souvlaki and say that it was for made of cats. It's not true. It's not made of cats. It's really good souvlaki. Every time I go, I'm like, wow, this souvlaki is so good. So either you could, if you just eat and you just have one just for like an aperitif, it's just perfect. It has a NAF tourist shop there. It's got all the Greek stuff, you know, and snacks and stuff. Anyway, it's a classic. It's been there since the 70s, and the souvlaki is what it's all about. Okay, so where are we? We're here. We've got to Lesbos. Now from here, this is the Peloponese, right? Yeah, that's the Peloponese. Let me close that. That's so you know where you are. There's Athens, there's Peloponese. When you get here, there's two ways of getting to Nemea. So if I put Nemea, Archaeogical, right? So there it is. And if I wanted to get there, let's say from Corinth. So there's two ways of getting there. You can just keep going down the motorway if you want, if you like that. But if you say to avoid the tolls, it doesn't take much longer. It's 40 minutes instead of 30, and it's much prettier. Let me see if I can find a picture of how much prettier it is. Yeah, this is the sort of scenery. So this is what it's like. It's just beautiful traditional Greek scenery. Like this, to me, is what Greece is, okay? But anyway, it doesn't make much difference. You've had your souvlaki. Before you know it, you're at the archaeological space. Why do you want to get there? Well, because it's just really cool. That cool. So yeah, I mean, it's the temple, and you know, that's what it used to look like, and they're putting them back together. And what's different about this place is that it was excavated by the American Archaeological Society, whatever. They're putting them back, they're raising money to put them back. It's a really noble effort, and very rare for Greece that this sort of thing happens. They generally don't put stuff up, and I just have infinite admiration. It's a nice grounds for the kids to run around, stuff to see around there. Here are some of the archaeologists. And this is the second cool thing. Right next to the temple, as it used to be in ancient Greece, is the stadium. And as you'll see in the museum, you can run in this stadium. You're on your own. That's the tunnel the athletes used to come out of. Oh, you've got to be dressed. I took my t-shirt off once and they freaked out. This is what the area used to look like. There's reconstructions. Oh, and this is really cool. So this is the starting block, and they show you how it works. There's a video in the museum for the runners. They actually redo these Nemean games every 4 or 5 years. With COVID, it got a bit messed up, but you can check out when it's going to happen again. They all dress up and do it. There was water running around here for people to drink. People would sit up there on the sides. And yeah, there's reconstructions. I love these. There's videos. The kids were learning about how they started the races. And the other cool thing about Nemea, it's famous for its wine. So this place, I don't know if I should be endorsing. Everyone's like, nobody gives me money anyway. So, but anyway, just so you know, this place is really cool. There's a lot of places to try wine in this region. And, well, there you saw what it was. And it's so cool. You just go there and they let you try them on their rewards. There's sort of prices, really cheap, really good wine. And I put this photo here just to point out that you can camp in Greece. It's technically illegal, but nobody ever bothers you. So, yeah, why not? Okay, so driving through the beautiful scenery, and this is why I really prefer if you start like this. Like, you know, Athens, modern Athens is not what I call Greece. So here we go. So we're at Nemea, and the next place we can go to, I mean, it depends really if you want some more ancient stuff, but if you want ancient stuff, this is as famously ancient as you get. You do this little road, it's really nearby, it's just 17 minutes away. In fact, there's a good restaurant there. To Mykines, right? Mykines is super famous. Let me just find your pictures for Mykines. Here you go. You might have seen it. Like the Lion of Mykines. It's like, you know, everyone keeps going on like ancient Greece is Athens and Sparta. Well, no. Before them, there was Mykines, King Agamemnon. If you go to the Archaeological Museum, you'll see his famous mask. And, I mean, this is a really, really important center of what Greece used to be. This is like the most powerful city at the time, before all the stuff you know of, probably. And it's just very impressive. Nice little museum, worth visiting. One of the modern ones. And here's the other thing. I'm going to give you some options too. If you don't want to go to that one because you pay, you can go to Ireo. Yeah, Ireo, which is just a little bit further down. So it's just down here. And let me just show you this. This is the Ireo. So this is, again, it used to be a temple. Okay, it's not up, but it's a really pretty location. That's the view they had of the whole area. And the other place you can go to, again, if you don't want to go up, I'll come to it in Nafplion, the famous but super overpriced castle. I'll show you the pictures. You can go for free to the castle of Argos, which is, again, super views. Down there is Nafplion. These are all really nearby. This one's free. And it's a very impressive castle. It's not like a British castle, but it's still pretty impressive if you ask me. So anyway, once you've gone to Mykines, you'll want to go down to the famous Nafplion. Nafplion is also the place where you could go and stay the night if you want to make this like a weekend trip. If you're arriving in the afternoon or something and you're already tired from the speed with which I talk, you can go to Nafplion. On the way, you'll check out this. It's ancient Tirintha. You know, in Greece, we have so much antiquities. And this is Nafplion. I mean, it's a tourist trap. You can tell it's a tourist trap. But it's a pretty nice tourist trap. So if this coffee and all these sites are making you go, oh, I want to go there and photograph all this pretty stuff, yeah, spend more time in Nafplion and spend maybe the night there. So before I move on from Nafplion, let me just finish telling you about it. It is very, very scenic. There's parks for the kids. There's, yeah, the classic shopping traps, but yeah, slightly high class. It's better than other places like on the islands. Yeah, sure, there's touristy stuff, but there's cute cats, there's cute everything. This is the castle of Castro Burzi, the castle of Nafplion. It is overpriced. I'm sorry. I mean, it's worth going up there for the view. I'm not sure it's worth going because, I mean, there's not much to see in there. It's just like, it's all falling apart. You may as well go to the Castro of Argos, the castle of Argos, which is where we were before. And these are the views around the castle, which you'll get these for free anyway. So, you know, it's like, yeah, sure, it's very cute, you know, very touristy. It's very in the Italian style. There's a piazza, there's good restaurants. You don't need a recommendation. They're all good. People from all over the world. It never feels too busy. The museum there, the Archaeological Museum, I think, yeah, they call it Archaeological Museum. It's not worth it. Don't do it. What is worth it if you have time is the trip to the island. This is a little island. It used to be a prison at one time. It used to be a hotel at one time. And now it's like a museum. You take the little boat from here, like every half hour or hour, and it takes you across, which is, you know, pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, Nafplion is worth it. You can easily spend a day or a weekend there if you just want to drive there from the airport, chill there for a day. And then here, this is a shop full of worry beads. Again, I didn't like this one, a bit expensive. And yeah, there you go, Nafplion. Very cool, very touristy, very pretty. So from Nafplion, what I want to do, if it's a day trip, we're past midday now. We probably had lunch at Nafplion or whatever we had, you know, it's afternoon. We had coffee at Nafplion. So we want to drive. You could drive straight to the famous theatre of Epidaurus, or you could go via these beaches here. There's two good beaches. The one is this one here, which is right behind Nafplion. Let me show you what it looks like. Here we go. So yeah, Greek seas, just the best in the world. It's amazing. This is the afternoon views. The time you would get here if you start in the morning. This is, you know, it's pretty magical light and pretty cool. And otherwise, the other beach you could try is the one a little bit further away. It's here, Vivari Lefka Beach, and it's just here, Kondili. It's called Kondili, and it's also a very cool beach. A long time ago. Very nice in the afternoon. Very, very, very sweet light. Again, this is somewhere near there. I picked these photos just from Google Maps for the location, so I'm looking. Oh yeah, I don't remember which time it was. So yeah, these are the beaches near Nafplion. There's nice beaches. In Greece, we always pay attention to the wind. If it's a northerly wind, you want to pick one of these beaches here that aren't windy, not one of these beaches. So you're always looking for the beach. And from here, it's just a stone throws away to go to Epidaurus. If you haven't heard of Epidaurus, well, you should. This is the famous theatre with amazing acoustics. There's always some idiot down here shouting or making a noise, and somebody's at the other side going, oh, yes, I can hear it. Anyway, it did used to have amazing acoustics with various interesting tricks, worth going, worth learning, worth paying the ticket here. Yeah, I mean, the other places I told you, but this is definitely worth paying. It was also a healing place. They would go in the old days. They always combined it. Their healing was basically sleeping, taking baths all day. And in the evening, what do you do? Go to the theatre. And there's stadiums. And this beach here is also another option as you're coming back from Epidaurus. Here's Epidaurus. Epidaurus, here's Korphos. This is Korphos. Wait, let me. Yep. Here we go. So from Epidaurus beaches. Yeah, that was Korphos beach. I mean, in Greece you can't go wrong. All these beaches here, like Loutra, Oreas, Elenis, you're just driving this. It's a really pretty road. Let me show you what this road looks like. Let me Google can give me street view. It's a pretty road in the pine tree, and you're just driving along this. So it's a really nice route. Usually not much traffic. If you do get stuck behind a bus, okay, not so nice. So then you keep going, and here's the thing. Most people will just go, oh, I want to go straight back to Athens. Yeah, forget it. I'll just drive really quickly. So Corinth, what people don't know is that Corinth used to be a very, very important center. It was basically the capital of Roman Greece. So Romans, that's where they had their real center. And there's this trick you can do on your way back. Instead of going over the bridge on the top, you can go down here to a place called Isthmia. See, this is the Corinth Canal, this blue water. Oh, forget the water parks, rubbish. Right, this blue water. So if you come down here, see, there's another bridge. And what exactly is this bridge, I hear you say? Well, here's the view from there, much more impressive. It's a sinking bridge. This is so cool. I guarantee you haven't seen anything like this. So you can see the big boats coming and go through. And this bridge actually sinks into the water. The boats go through, and then it comes up again. And that's what it looks like. It's wood. When it comes out, it's all wet. It is very, very cool. Whatever time, that's at night time. Oh, and the other cool thing you might want to do near here, if you have time, depending, like if you've done a weekend, if a day trip, you're not going to fit it in, but here's this place called Corinth. And this is, well, as you can see there, it's Castropolitia. So it's actually like a fortress, but there's a whole like city in there. Again, very important. Few people talk about it. Not really in a fantastic state, but it's really lovely to wander around. Kids love it. You can climb all over the stuff, take pictures. And, I've got video of the sinking bridge. Oh, really cool. Yeah, everyone thinks this is cool because most people haven't seen what a sinking bridge looks like. You can see there it's gradually like go down and sink. There you go. So anyway, with the bridge sinking, I wanted to say that on your way back, there you go, you see it all go down, you can take the toll-free road, which is the old national road, right? You could do it either way. I don't recommend it as a day trip because you won't have much time. There's too much stuff to see. But the old national road is really pretty, right next to the sea. So if you're returning at sunset, it is very, very pretty, right next to the sea. It's not that much slower actually anymore, but you do have to be very careful with the instructions. And there you go, it's all sunk. The boat will go through, and that's it. That's it from me. And I hope that's a good idea. I will write down all the names in the comments for you to find. And please do something more interesting than just sitting in Athens. It's really worth it. Don't be afraid to rent a car and see this beautiful country. In my opinion, this is more like the real Greece.